Thomas Shelby is more than a character. He's an archetypal construction, a man shaped by the same inner forces that shape us. That's why his story feels so real. This is his Jungian map and the forces behind his life and ours. Thomas Shelby carries the archetype of the hero, not the spectacular hero, but the Jungian one, the person who keeps moving even when breaking inside. In many scenes, while everything collapses around him, he steps forward, takes responsibility, stays calm, and plans. It's the same energy that appears in us when we stand firm, endure more than expected, and hold the line when everything shakes. The hero in him and the hero in us walk the same path, forward, no matter the price. His shadow is the core of his story. In Jung's theory, the shadow holds everything unspoken, repressed, and unresolved. For Thomas, it is built from war trauma, loss, guilt, and internal noise he cannot silence. The quiet rooms, the distant stares, the sleepless nights, all reveal a man fighting a war inside himself. We recognize this because similar buried forces live in us: doubts, hurt, anger, unspoken memories. When Thomas controls, manipulates, or makes hard choices because he must, it's the shadow guiding him. The shadow doesn't sleep. It waits until it speaks in its own way. Thomas also carries the archetype of the king, the one who brings order to chaos. When he stands as the head of the Shelby family, negotiating, commanding, shaping the world around him, he becomes the king. But Jung warned, a king without inner peace becomes a tyrant to himself. The more Thomas leads others, the less peace he finds inside. Many of us know this dynamic. The more responsibility we carry, the less space we have to rest. The king grants strength, but steals quiet. The trickster in Thomas is his sharp, strategic mind, the mask made of intelligence. It appears in ironic lines, half smiles, quick lies, and calculated moves meant to hide vulnerability. This is the archetypal mask, a clever performance used to avoid emotional exposure. Trickster protects him from pain, but also builds walls around him. It keeps him safe, and it keeps him alone. This pattern exists in us too, when we hide behind wit, coldness, or emotional distance. His anima, the inner feminine principle, is wounded and cautious. That's why intimacy becomes fragile, why closeness feels dangerous, why love is something he approaches carefully. With Grace and Lizzie, moments of openness appear, followed by retreat. Not because he doesn't feel, but because feeling threatens the wound beneath. Anima seeks connection. The shadow fears it. Thomas stands between those two voices, just as many of us do. Thomas Shelby is a layered Jungian structure. The hero who endures, the shadow that haunts him, the king who carries the weight, the trickster who hides the cracks, and the anima that wants to be heard. He resonates not because he is perfect, but because he is built from the same archetypal elements that live in the human psyche everywhere. Thomas Shelby is not just a character. He is a map and a reminder that archetypes are not fiction, but forces inside us. If you want more Jungian breakdowns of iconic characters, stay with us. Each new video uncovers another layer of the psyche. Archetypes, the shadow, the persona, everything underneath. Follow the channel and tell us in the comments which Thomas Shelby archetype feels closest to your own inner story.